rankings. Number 42, Ty Cross. We're heading to the middle of the field right now, and here's Bobby Garrison, your referee, with the coin toss.
13, Collins Ukwu. 8, Justin Batter. And 75, Mike Bryant.
Gentlemen, I'm Mr. Garrison. I'm your referee tonight. Mr. Dillon is your umpire. We got a blue team and we got a white team, okay? When I ask for a blue captain or white captain, one of you men come to me, okay? We got issues we got to talk about. Congratulations on being elected captains of your team. That obviously means that you are the leaders. I expect you to exhibit that leadership tonight, okay? White team, you're the visitors. I have a heads, I have a tails. Call it before I flip it.
Yes, sir. Tails.
He says tails, okay? We have heads. You have won the toss. You want to receive.
Yes, sir.
Which end of the field do you want to defend?
We'll defend this end.
Put your backs over here. Blue team, line up on me right here. Blue team has won the toss and is elected to receive. Men, shake hands. Get your teams out here and let's have a good one.
You heard it right there. Tommy Laverne has won the toss. They're going to go ahead and receive in the first half. Lebanon starts on defense. We're ready for some football down here. Back to you, Tom.
It says a lot about Laverne and what they think of their offense and the fact that they're going to go on offense first. They are going to receive the kick from Lebanon to get this thing underway. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to send it back to the station for a 1-minute commercial break. 1 minute, and we'll be back with more. We'll be back with the start of this game. This is the Blue Devil Football Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, rise to your feet as the Lions come racing on the green field. It's 3-4. Ladies and gentlemen, it's football time in the game.
Tommy Bryan, Terry Stafford, Bob Lee, and down on the sideline tonight, Brad Reed, as we bring you Lebanon and Laverne in this important region football game. We're ready to get this thing underway. Kicking the football for Lebanon tonight will be the soccer-style junior, Matthew Maynard. After the Laverne band clears the field, they will send a couple of return men deep. And I feel like they'll be stationed on around their 5-yard line. Terry Hodge will be deep along with Quentin Patton. Patton on the far hash, on the near hash, and Hodge on the far side. Lebanon, white jerseys, white pants, blue headgear, white face mask. Bobby Brown, the head coach. Laverne, black headgear, blue jerseys, white numerals, black football pants. Maynard comes forward, kicks an end-over-end one low. It's going to be taken on about the 12-yard line by Patton. Heads for the sideline, and he is belted down by Michael Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth on the coverage for Lebanon, and a return of 20 yards for Patton.
Good hit by Hollingsworth right there. That's what you start off in a good kind of way. There was no missed tackle there. No chance for an arm tackle. He put his helmet between the numbers.
The Wolverines operate out of a no-huddle look. They will go to the line of scrimmage and get settled. They will get the play call from Hester, their head coach. Crocker is the quarterback in the shotgun. Tillery is beside him at the halfback position. They go 4 wide with the receivers, 2 on each side. Snap goes to the quarterback, and he's going to run the option. He gets nowhere. His pitch man ran out of there ahead of him, and on the tackles, Big Carruthers for the Blue Devils. Also in there for Lebanon High School, Mark Reeves.
Andy Cannon coming in also, Tommy, getting in on that tackle. A good job of staying at home. They run the option. Quarterback tries to cut back against the grain. Lebanon having no part of it.
They have moved Cannon inside to a tackle, and Gammon is playing that defensive end spot. There's the snap, and the give is to Tillery as he tries the right side, and he again goes nowhere.
Lebanon doing a good job of stringing it out right there. Of course, there again, in there for Lebanon on that play is Andrew Gammon again. And, of course, Carruthers coming off the bottom of the pile as well.
Cannon helping out on that play as 3rd down and long, call it 8 yards, as the ball is spotted at Laverne's own 34. They stay in that same set. They're in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers on either side. Here goes Crocker to throw. Can't go that way. Turns back to his right, being pressured. He's in trouble, and Reeves brings him down. Tackled by Mark Reeves on the quarterback sack.
Reeves getting back a lot of pressure, and Gammon again coming up and making a play, Tommy. Lebanon looking good right now on defense. Laverne having to punt it away.
Laverne will send back into punt formation Ryan Williams, a senior. Fairchild will stand at his own 34-yard line to receive the punt for the Blue Devils. There's a snap. The quick kick is away, and a low line drive. Fairchild's going to let it hit. It takes a pretty good Laverne bounce and is going to be ruled down and down at the Lebanon 29. 37 yards on that kick by Williams, and Lebanon finds themselves in pretty good field position at the 29. 10:03 to go in the first quarter. First possession for the Blue Devils.
Tommy, this is almost like a chess game right there. When they came out and had their gunners out wide, you couldn't see if they were going to take that ball and punt it or not. They're using the rugby style punt, the run and kick it instead of one step and booting it away. Lebanon having to stay at home.
Lebanon in the I formation. Salas is your quarterback, Maynard the fullback, Hastings the tailback. 2 receivers on the right. The quarterback sneak by Salas right up the middle, and he's fighting for yardage. No whistle yet. No whistle yet. He got out to the 34. I kept waiting for the whistle, and they're going to mark it at about the 34. But I thought the whistle just a tad late on that, Bob.
Whistle was a little bit late, and I thought he got a little bit past the 33 and a half as well. He was out close to that 35-yard line. Forward progress, you got to make sure that's all important. Every yard counts right here.
And I don't like the idea of our quarterback taking any more hits than he has to. Blankenship is the center. Hutto in the game at a tight end spot. I formation, split receiver on the right. There goes our quarterback Salas right up the middle on the sneak again, kind of checking the oil of this Laverne defensive front.
Coming in with 2 tight ends, just hitting right up the gut right there. Nothing fancy, just 3 yards in a cloud of dust, giving us a 3rd and 1.
Up front for Lebanon, Miles Dillon at a guard, Walker at a guard, Mofield at a tackle, and Keenan Dye at the other tackle. 2 tight ends, Taz White and Hutto. Fairchild, your only split receiver, and he is split far left. Single coverage on Fairchild. Salas takes it again on the quarterback sneak, and he did not get it. He had a second burst, but he did not get it. It'll be 4th down and very short. Trying to root it out behind Miles Dillon. They're going to bring the sticks across. And Bob, I don't think he's got it now.
I think
he got a pretty good spot.
He did get a good spot right there. Of course, when the linebackers came in and pushed the pile back, he had a little bit of a surge. I think he's going to be 3 or 4 inches short, though.
The sticks are stretched, and I will be. That is a 1st down, Blue Devils.
That's big.
That is a 1st down for Lebanon as the ball is pushed out to Lebanon's 39. The drive started at the 29. 8:34 to go in the first quarter. No score. Lebanon on its initial drive of this football game. Again, we feel like Lebanon's trying to just check Laverne out early. 5-man, 6-man front for the Wolverines now. I formation for Lebanon, and Laverne jumps. Change the snap cadence. Smart move by Salas. And Laverne into the neutral zone. That is a cheap 5.
Look at little cat and mouse right now, Tommy. Running the ball right up the gut, making their linebackers come up to the line of scrimmage. Now giving the long count, making them get a little impatient, jumping off sides. Laverne's anxious, and Lebanon doing a good job here of showing patience and sticking to a game plan.
That'll put the football at the 44. 1st down and 5 for Lebanon. 2 tight ends, I formation. Fairchild's flanked far left. Salas, the give is to Hastings as he tries the left side, and he will not get to the line of scrimmage. He will not get to the line of scrimmage. Coming up quickly to make the tackle for the Wolverines, the young man who punted the football. That's Ryan Williams. He's a strong safety. He came up into the alley and made the play as Hastings tried to get on the edge.
Well, he wasn't going to get outside. They strung it out real good that time, and he had no other choice but try to cut it back upfield, and he had nowhere to go.
Too tight. Now Fairchild flanked far right. I formation for Lebanon. And Hutto moved. So Lebanon will give those 5 yards back to Laverne on the penalty. That's the indication, illegal procedure against the Blue Devils. That puts it back at a 2nd down and a little over 10 yards. Call it 11 to go for the first. Lebanon has got to get to their own 49. Too tight. Fairchild split far right. I formation in the backfield. Now, Hutto steps back and goes in motion. The give is to Hastings off the right side. Can he turn the corner? Yes. He picks up about 3 or 4, and there's a late flag that comes out. Laverne looked like they jumped on the pile late. Taz White and Hastings were the only Lebanon players over here on the Laverne sideline. There was an extra black helmet or 2 on the pile, and they've apparently stuck Taz White for the hold. Personal foul against Laverne.
No.
Against Lebanon?
They've got a block in the back and then a personal foul.
Yipes. Back and forth. Terry, how will they mark that?
Tommy, I think they're both against the Blue Devils. If you look on the field, we got 2 yellow flags. We got one in the Laverne secondary and one where the tackle took place.
So that's going to be a big mark off. Either penalty that is accepted against Lebanon. We're at 7:03 to go in the first. Here's the indication from referee Garrison. The hold is declined. Okay, now what?
Well, they're declining the block in the back, and now they're going to take the personal foul because it's a 15-yard penalty opposed to a 10.
And the umpire marks that off. And here's the indication, personal foul against Lebanon. And that was thrown in the secondary. I saw Taz and Hastings down here. I didn't see anybody over there, so I don't have any idea what that penalty was.
I think if anything, Tom, I think it was somebody coming in with a late block.
Okay.
I don't think it was anything flagrant. Of course, if there were, they've been sent to the sideline. But I think it was just an aggressive late block.
3rd and about 28. 3 receivers on the left. Shotgun for Lebanon. Salas calls for the ball. Takes it and he rolls to his left. Looks for a throw. Makes it and completes it to Hastings, who gets out near the 40-yard line. And there's still about 10 or 11 yards to go for the first. Hastings with the catch. But that will be far short of the yardage necessary for the first down.
Playbook kind of thins out a little bit when you got to go 20 yards for the first down.
Not a lot of plays in there to go 28 yards. Chris Gray will be deep to return for the Wolverines, and Maynard will punt it. It goes straight up in the air, hits and takes an outstanding roll for Lebanon. And the ball will be down at the 25-yard line of Laverne. That was not much of a punt on the surface, but a total of 36 yards when you factor in the roll, and that is very effective, Bob Lee.
Well, they couldn't come up and field it, because if he would have caught it in the air, it wouldn't have been but about 15 or 20 yards when everybody backs away with it. Of course, we got a huge roll out of it to get him 36 yards out of it.
Laverne in the shotgun, 1st and 10 at their own 25. They're